Alrighty, we got a big episode on tap for you guys. Let's not dilly-dally around it. Let's jump right into it. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heated Shuffle Draft franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4 year number 1. Last episode, we went to Shaka Sports Turf, which is still my most hated park in this game, and we lost 7-4 to the Buzzards. Putting us in a tie for the division lead with the Grapplers, who we are jumping into a doubleheader against today. Both teams come in at 6-4, tied atop the division. This doubleheader series right here is going to be determining more than likely who is going to be winning the division this season. On the mound for us in Game 1 will be rookie Wagyu Takobi, 0-1 with a 12.86 ERA and a 3.29 WHIP. And on the mound for the Grapplers is former Hot Corners rookie Dot DeCornis, 2-0 with a 5.54 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP. DeCornis was the starter in the Grapplers game earlier this season when they defeated us in Game 3. Also against Takobi, they ended up winning 13-7 in that contest, so they know how to hit Takobi. We did not hit DeCornis very well. Lineup for Game 1 today: Johnson in left, Slamus in short, Phenomeno locked in at second, Bambino in right locked in, Ralph Blue locked in at first, Hey I'm Calling Her in center, Theodore Stiffner at third, Fiona Clark behind the dish, and Takobi on the mound. Let's go. Going to be moving at a quicker pace today because we got 2 games to get through. And we already have faced the Grapplers earlier this year, so we don't need to look at their roster. We've already faced them once before. But this time they are going to be the home team. So this doubleheader will be at Bingata Bowl, which I'm very happy that the Grapplers held on to. It's a pretty cool stadium. I like all the drones flying around in between innings. It's fun to look at.
This could be one for the record books at Bingata Bowl. It's time for some baseball.
All right, let's go. Johnson, Slamus, and Phenomeno do up against rookie Dot DeCornis.
Now batting, the left field.
Johnson leading off, hitting 364 with a homer and 4 RBIs in left field today. Here are the more in-depth stats here for DeCornis. Dot 2-0. She has a 5.54 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP. She's won both of her starts this season. 8 earned runs given up, 13 innings pitched, 15 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 2 hit batsmen, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a 294 batting average against. Let's go. Of course, she does have gets ahead, so the first pitch is almost always a strike. There it is. 2 quick fastballs in there, 0-2. Heater away, Johnson dumps it to left center. That'll be in for a base hit. Johnson was trying to be patient and wait for an off-speed pitch, but you can't wait when you're down 0-2. Next up, shortstop Ham Slamus, hitting 333 with a homer and 4 RBIs. There it goes. Curveball down there, in there at the knees. Throw down is late. Stolen base for Stallion Johnson as he runs and steals second. Stallion's first successful steal of the year. He's 1 for 2. The one that counts Ham. Fastball up, hard chopper up the middle, right to Wiggins, who's holding the runner. He'll go to first, 1 down. Johnson still at second. Here's rookie Norm Phenomeno. Locked in, hitting 450 with 3 homers and 5 RBIs on the year. Fastball inside, hard chopper through the hole by both first and second base into right. Oakley Stiff has a good arm. We will hold at third. Runners at the corners. 1 down for veteran Jovan Bambino, hitting 404 with 9 homers, 20 RBIs, and he is locked in, coming off a homer last episode against the Buzzards as well. Change it down the way, pulled foul, out of play, 0-1. Heater up and away, rocketed down the left field line, but that is way foul, 0-2 to Bambino. Heater up and in, turned on by Bambino and crushed deep to right center. That's going to hang up for Stiffs to make the catch, and that'll be deep enough to score Johnson from third. It is a sac fly, 1-0 Heaters. 21st RBI of the year there for Bambino to lead the team, and that'll bring up Ralph Blue. Utility man at first base today. He's locked in, hitting 556, 3 homers, and 13 RBIs on the season. Change it down the way, pulled foul, out of play, 0-1 as a little hack activates for Ralph. Curveball down and in is skied to left center, hanging up, coming in slam and the left fielder, Idoya, who makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 1 run in on the sac fly by Bambino, bottom 1, tomahawking Stiffs and Wiggins up first against Wagyu Takobi. Scoops tomahawking leading off, rookie hitting 372 with 3 homers and 7 RBIs as he is locked in here. He'll be the first batter to face Wagyu Takobi. Takobi on the year, 0-1. With a 12.86 ERA and a 3.29 WHIP, 10 earned runs given up in 2 starts, totaling only 7 innings pitched. 17 hits surrendered, 6 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Batting average against .486 on the year. Jacoby has had a horrible start to his season. He has not made it to the 5th inning in any of his starts, and the one loss he took was against the Grapplers when he only went 3 innings. I believe he gave up 7 runs in that contest, so was not a fun start for him. Lineup for the Grapplers here to, oh no, did not mean to do that. That's an inside fastball, ball 1. Lineup for the Grapplers after tomahawking it is right fielder Oakley Stiffs, then shortstop Willard Wiggins, locked in center fielder Jackie Slam, third baseman Allie Findare, first baseman Dirk Sportswood, catcher Stacy Staples, left fielder Emilio Adoya, and the pitcher DeCornis. So it's the same starting lineup we sent out against us the first time we faced them. Heated down and away, rocketed deep down the right field line by tomahawking, but that's out of play. A little late on it. It had the distance though, 0-2. Tomahawking has, I believe, hit a 2-run double off of Jacoby. Slider in the dirt, 2-1. Change it down the way, fouled off, 2-2. Four-seamer up and in, fouled off. We'll do it again, still 2-2. Ball middle in, fouled off. We'll do it again. Good fight from tomahawking here to start the game. Four-seamer down in the way is low, 3-2. Change it down the way. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat coming here from Jacoby. Slider up and away. Rocketed to right field. That'll be in for a base hit. Bino gets to it quickly, though, but it'll still be a leadoff single for tomahawking. Right fielder Oakley Stiffs up next. 361 with a homer and 6 RBIs, and he now is batted ball hitter with that contact versus righty. Okay. And it's max boost on that contact versus righty as well. Four-seamer down and in, runner goes on the first pitch. Throw down by Clark, and tomahawking is dead to rights at second. Good throw from Fiona. Not sure if that was supposed to be a hit and run or not, but it left tomahawking out to dry. Third attempt to steal this year. He's now 2 for 3. First time he's been caught. Ball down the way is low in the dirt. 2-0. Slider from the way. Stiffs rockets that deep to right center field, and that's going to be in the gap. One hopping to the wall. Connor gets to it and gets it in, but it is going to be a 1-out double for Stiffs. Next up, 3-hitter Willard Wiggins, RBI hero active for the shortstop, hitting only 143 on the year, though, with 1 homer and 3 RBIs. Sherloin's shortstop not having a good year. Throw ball down the way and popped up behind short. Slam is back for it, makes the catch. 2 down. Next up is the cleanup hitter for the Grapplers. That is center fielder Jackie Slam, who also has RBI hero. And she has Ace Exterminator, but that's not active right now. Big 286 on the year with 4 homers and 9 RBIs. She is currently locked in. Change it down the way in the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Inside. 1-1. Good take. Third ball middle in. Drifts inside. Pulled foul. 1-2. Slider down and in. Hit up the middle into center. That's going to be a base hit for Slam. Connor comes up throwing, and that'll hold the runner at third. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Allie Findare. Third baseman hitting 257 with a homer and an RBI. She's also the only original Grapplers player in the starting lineup today that I know of. Four-seamer down the way in the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off by Findare. 1-1. Slider up way high. 2-1. Change it down. Low. 3-1. Throw ball down. Chop foul. Full count now. Get up and in. Runner goes. Foul off. Runner is off with the pitch here on the full count. Up and away. Outside ball 4. First walk for Jacoby. Bases loaded. 2 down. And here's Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman, with a great chance to break it open in the first. 275 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Ball down in the way. Outside. Ball 1. Slider middle in. Strike called. 1-1. Four-seamer up and away. Check swing high. 2-1. Change up middle of the zone. Fouled off. Sportswood late on it. 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Rocketed to right field, getting down. Damiano slides, makes the nice catch, and saves some runs as they strand the bases loaded. We play Jovic into the second. It's still 1-0. Colliner, Stiffner, and Clark due up. Rookie center fielder Hayam Colliner leading off, hitting 372. 2 homers, and 9 RBIs. Heater up and away in the first pitch, rocketed down the right field line. That is a fair ball for Colliner into the corner. Stiffs tracks it down. Colliner digging for second. Here's the throw. It is late. Leadoff double for the rookie. Next up is getting the start at third base today, Theodore Stiffner, hitting .417 with a homer and 2 RBIs, is primarily a bench player this season. He's one of the original Heaters members on the roster. Fastball down on the way, line down the right field line again. That is down for a hit, and all the way to the wall. Stiffner's going to be digging for second. Here's the throw from Stiffs, late again. Stiffner trades places with Colliner as he scores. It's 2-0.
Number 20, Fiona Clark.
Catcher Fiona Clark up next, hitting .333. 2 RBIs on the season for Fiona. Heater away is outside from DeCornis, ball 1 as she is now tense. Curve up and away, driven deep to left field by Clark, but that is going to be right at Idoia for the first out. Gave it a ride, but didn't have a lot of oomph behind it. So that brings up rookie Wagyu to Kobe, pitcher hitting 1 for 3 on the year with an RBI. Infield in, playing the bunt. Heater away, chopped up the middle, off the Cornish glove to the shortstop. Wiggins fires to first in time, 2 down. Stiffner at third for Stallion Johnson. He's 1 for 1 with a single, stolen base, and a run scored today. Let's see if DeCornis gives him an off-speed pitch this time. It was all fastballs. Curveball away, hitting the hole short past the diving Wiggins into left field. That is an RBI single for Johnson. It is 3-0 Heaters. Next up, Slamis. He's 0 for 1 today. Runner goes on the first pitch. Heater up and in. Strike called. Throw down by the catcher. Is in time this time as Staples does catch Johnson. Johnson 1 for 2 on steals today and 2 for 3 on the 1 for 3 on the season. But we do get 2 runs in the inning on the single by Johnson and a double by Stiffner. 3-0 to the bottom of the second. Staples, Idoia, and DeCornis do up. Stacy Staples, the catcher, leading off, hitting .333 with 3 RBIs on the year. Facing Jacoby, who got out of that bases-loaded jam in the first inning without letting a run score. He did, however, throw basically 30 pitches, as that first one was pitch 30, outside ball 1. Curveball hangs on the next one, that's fouled off, 1-1. Heater up, chased high, fouled off. Clark giving chase, Stiffner coming over. Stiffner dives and makes the nice catch, 1 down. Slides actually in foul territory, almost took out Clark. Next up is the utility player Emilio Idoia, playing left field today, hitting .200 on the year with a homer and 5 RBIs. Heater up and in, way high, ball 1. Heater up, fouled off, 1-1. Change it down and in, low, 2-1. Slider away, outside, 3-1. Heater up and away, Idoia lines it foul, out of play, full count. Slider down the way, fouled off, we'll do it again. Little down the way, chased it in the dirt, strike 3, down and in. Clark picks it, fires the first, 2 down. First punch up for Jacoby today. That'll bring up the pitcher DeCornis, hitting .333 with 3 RBIs on the year, currently tense. Change up and down the first pitch, inside, ball 1. Slider down and away in the dirt, 2-0. Stiffner down and away, hitting the hole to third. Stiffner dives and to his left, makes the stop, fires the first. In time, 1-2-3 inning for Jacoby. Good bounce back inning for him. Cut down on the pitch count to the third. It's 3-0. Hard to line up for the Heaters here. Slamis, Phenomeno, and Bambino. As we see the little drone fly by there at the bottom of the screen. There's Ham Slamis, so for 1 today with the ground out. Fastball down and in, rocketed to right center. That'll hang up though for Slam. 1 down. Norm Phenomeno up next. Rookie 1 for 1 with a single today. He's still locked in. Slided down the way outside. Ball 1. Chased it in the dirt as it bounces. Bad pitch to swing out. 1-1. Fastball up and away. Chopped through the middle. Shortstop Wiggins over for it. Makes the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Bambino, who hit a sac fly his first time up, driving in our first run. No at bat yet today for Joven. Slider up and away, line down the left field line, but that is going to hang up for Idoia, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for DeCornis. Bottom 3, it's still 3-0. Tomahawking Stiffs and Wiggins stop the lineup up. Scoops Tomahawking leading off, singled in the first inning and was stranded at third base. He's currently locked in. He was thrown out trying to steal second base. Oh, he was thrown out trying to steal, wasn't he? He was. Curveball inside on the first pitch, pulled foul, 0-1. Heater up and away. Chased it outside. 0-2. Change it down and in. Low and inside. 1-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off. Heater up and in. Chased it high. Strike 3. Second punch up for Jacoby. 1 down. Next up, Oakley Stiffs. He doubled in the first inning and was stranded at third base. Ball down and away in the first pitch. Chopped up the middle. Phenomenal over. Backhands it cleanly. Fires the first. 2 down. Base is empty for Willard Wiggins. Shortstop 0 for 1 today.
Willard Wiggins.
Receiving down and in on the first pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Slider middle away. Outside. 2-0. Change it down and in. Low. 3-0. Heater up and in. High ball 4. 4-pitch walk from Jacoby. His second walk today. Now to bring up Jackie Slam. 1 for 1 with a single. Stranded at second base in the first inning. Slider fouled off. 0-1. Pass down the way. Off the catcher's glove. Runner will move into scoring position as Wiggins takes off. And that'll activate RBI hero for Slam. 1-1 the count. Slider away. Rocketed foul. That's out of play. 1-2. Change up and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. Third punch out for Jacoby as he strands another runner. To the fourth, it's 3-0. Blue, Colliner, and Stiffner due up. Route Blue leading off, 0 for 1 with the fly out his first time up to left center. Fastball up on the first pitch, ripped into left field on the ground. Base hit for Blue. Is 1 for 2 today. He'll be on as leadoff base runner for Colliner. Doubled his first time up and then scored on the double by Stiffner in the second inning. Heater away outside, ball 1. Heater up and in, whiffed on it high as Colliner chased it. 1-1. Change up, missed it outside. 1-2. Curveball hangs on the next pitch. He'll pop it up to third. Find air just on the line in foul territory. Makes the catch. 1 down. Theodore Stiffner up next. 1 for 1 with an RBI double today. Heater away on the first pitch. Driven deep to right field, but it's off the end of the bat. Stiffs barely had to move forward as he'll make the catch. 2 down. Leadoff man still at first for Fiona Clark. She's 0 for 1 with the ground out today. Slider away in the first pitch. Chopped the second. Charging tomahawking. He'll make the play to first. And that'll end the inning. Runner stranded for the Heaters. Bottom 4, it's still 3-0. Find air with Sportswood and Staples due up. Find air leading off. Walked her first plate appearance. 1 of 2 walks here today. Heater inside misses. Ball 1. The ball away, popped up foul. Clark out of the crouch to her right in front of the Grapplers dugout. Makes the catch. 1 down. Dirk Sportswood up next, 0 for 1 today. He lined out to right field with the bases loaded his first time up. Heater fouled off. 0-1. Ended the inning there. Change away on the next pitch. That's rocketed up the middle on the ground. Base hit for Sportswood. His first hit today. Dirk is 1 for 2. Runner on 1 down for the Grapplers here in the 4th. Now to bring up Staples, 0 for 1. Throw ball down and away in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. It's going to be inside. 2-0. Change up and in. Chased it high. 2-1. Forcing it down. Check swing low. 3-1. Slider down and away. Fouled off. 3-2. Forcing her away. Rocketed foul. Out of play. Staples almost on that one. Full count remains. Ball down and in. In the dirt. Ball 4. Third walk for Jacoby. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Emilio Adoya. 0 for 1 today. Heater up. Popped up to left. Off the end of the bat. Johnson in a few steps to his right near the line. Makes the catch. 2 down. Now to bring up the pitcher, Dot Cornice, with the RBI chance. She's 0 for 1. She has hit an RBI single off of Jacoby this season, so we'll see if she does it here. Back to neutral mojo. Slider up and away in the first pitch outside. Ball 1. Receiver down in the way. Hitting the hole to right field. That is a base hit. Bambino charging in. It winds up and fires. Sportswood holds at third. Base is loaded for tomahawking. Chased a high fastball last time up for a strikeout. He's also singled 1 for 2 today. He's also been thrown out trying to steal second base. Curveball down on the first pitch, popped it up in front of the plate. Clark there, out of the crouch in fair territory, puts it away. And for the second time this game, Tacoby strands the bases loaded. To the fifth, it's 3-0. Tacoby leads off, then Johnson and Slamus. I'll let Tacoby bat here because I want him to get through the fifth and get qualified for the win, so he's going to have to hit. Tacoby's 0 for 1 today. He's, I believe, popped out today. Fouled off on the first pitch away, 0-1. Slider down and in, chopped to short, right at Wiggins. He'll make the play, 1 down. Johnson up next. Stallions 2 for 2 today. He has singled twice, he's driven in a run, he has stolen a base, and he's also been thrown out trying to steal a base, so he's done a little bit of everything today. Curveball inside, that'll miss to Stallion, ball 1. Change it down and in, fouled off, 1-1. Change it up and in, ripped foul, out of play, 1-2. Heater away, one hopper back under the glove of DeCornis into center field. That's a base hit. Johnson's third hit today. He's 3 for 3. There's Slamus 0 for 2.
Number 27, Ham Slamus.
Heater up high, ball 1. Runner goes. Heater down at the knees, throw down by Staples. Late this time. Second stolen base for Johnson today. He's now 2 for 4 on the season. 2 for 3 today. 1-1 to count to Slamus. Runner in scoring position, 1 out. Slider up and in, rocketed deep by Slamus, dead center field, carrying well, slam back at the wall. It's off the fence, extra bases for Slamus as Johnson had to hold at third. It's a double for Ham. Looked like Slam could catch that. 2 on, 1 down for Phenomeno. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Grounded out last time up to second. Infield drawn in. We'll see if Phenomeno can punch one through to get some runs in. Heater away, lined up the middle, over the diving Wiggins' glove into left center. That is going to split the fielders and roll all the way to the wall. There'll be a 2-run double for Norm Phenomeno as the rookie makes it 5-0. He's now up to 7 RBIs on the season. 5-0 the score. Here's Bambino, 0 for 1 with a fly out and a sac fly today. Curveball up and in on the first pitch. He pops it up, and foul territory there. Sportswood behind first. Makes the catch, 2 down. Ralph blew up next with RBI 0, 1 for 2 with a single today. He's still locked in. Singled last time at the plate. Curveball low, ball 1. Slider up and in, 1 hopper to short. Wiggins makes the play to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Heaters put 2 on the board on the double by Phenomeno. 5-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Stiffs, Wiggins, and Slam due up. Here's Oakley Stiffs, 1 for 2 with a double to lead off against Tacoby in the 5th, which will probably be Tacoby's last inning as he's already over 70 pitches on the day. Curveball fouled off on the first pitch, 0-1. If he gets through the 5th, he'll be qualified for his first career victory here in the series. Heater inside misses, 1-1. Down and in, turned on and ripped foul. That had the distance, but he's out in front, 1-2. Slider in the dirt, chased and grounded through the hole up the middle. Base hit for Stiffs. Second hit for Oakley today. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on for the Grapplers. Here's Wiggins, 0 for 1 with a walk.
Number 21, Willard Wiggins.
Heater down in the dirt, ball 1. Ball down in the way, check swing strike called, 1-1. Slider up and in, inside, 2-1. Fastball inside, almost hits Wiggins. It's off the glove of Clark. Stiffs moves into scoring position. 3-1 the count. RBI hero active for Wiggins. Heater down and away, line to short, right at Slamus for the first out. Jackie Slam up next, 1 for 2 with a single.
Fielder, number 4, Jackie Slam.
Ball down on the first pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Change it down and away, rocketed by Slam, deep left field. She got that one, folks. It is gone. Jackie Slam hits their first homer today for either club. 2-run shot makes it 5-2. Grapplers on the board, 5th of the year for Slam. She's now up above double-digit RBI. She's at 11. Fine Dare up next, 0 for 1. She's walked today.
Number 50, Allie Fine Dare.
Base empty, 1 down. Liner to short on the first pitch, right at Slamus, 2 down. Base is empty for Sportswood. He singled last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also lined out to right field once. Slider up and away in the first pitch. That's hit on the ground to second, right at Phenomeno. Backhands to his right. Makes the play, and that'll end the inning as Tacoby gets through the 5th, but he does give up his first runs of the day as Jackie Slam hits a 2-run homer. 5-2 to the 6th. Colliner, Stiffner, Clark, and the pitcher slot do up fourth. Kobe will be done here after 5 innings regardless of what happens, even if he doesn't get pinch hit for. Hey, I'm Colliner leading off, 1 for 2 with a double today, facing the 10th to Cornish. Popped out last time up, strike up and away, called 0-1. Colliner's doubled today and scored a run. Fastball at the knees on the second pitch, driven deep to center field, wrong part of the park to hit it to. Slam to the warning track, makes the catch, 1 down. Theodore Stiffner up next. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double today. Slider inside, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Curveball down on the way, chop the second right at tomahawking. He'll make the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Fiona Clark, who's 0 for 2 today and tense. Not having a great day behind the plate or at the plate. Couple pass balls for her, and she hasn't got a hit yet. Oh, a foul off. Heater down and in, chopper, high hopper to short. Wiggins there, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for DeCornis here in the 6th. Bottom 6, it's 5-2. Staples, Adoya, and DeCornis do up. Jacoby done after 5 innings. He gives up 7 hits, 3 walks, 2 earned runs on a homer, and 3 strikeouts. Batting average, it's a great outing. Best outing of the season for Jacoby. I couldn't ask for more. Stacey Staples up next, 0 for 1 with a walk. She'll lead off. Bottom of the lineup here for the Grapplers in the bottom of the 6th, as we are going to go to the bullpen here. We're going to double switch off Fiona Clark as she's not playing well. We'll bring in Jermaine Raines to catch, which is a bad move for the R for base running, but it is what it is. We are in the 6th here. We are going to go to... So the only pitcher unavailable for us is Kendra Kerr. Everyone else is fair game. We are going to go ahead and turn it over to Joanna Heater first. We're going to take out Fiona Clark, and we are going to bring in Jermaine Raines to catch. Joanna Heater on the year. She is 1-0 with a 5 ERA and a 2 whip. 5 earned runs given up in 5 appearances, 9 innings pitched, 16 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 390. And Raines in there behind the dish on the double switch. Heater down the middle, line to left center. That is going to be in the gap on the first pitch for Staples, as she's going to get extra bases here. Johnson gets it in, but he has no arm. It is a leadoff double. Next up is going to be the 8-hitter Emilio Adoya. He's 0 for 2 today. Pinch hitting for him will be first baseman Pom Ducci. Curveball down, call to strike at the knees, 0-1. Heater down and away, strike called, 0-2. Heater up and away, chased it, strike 3 as Heater strikes out the pinch hitter, 1 down. Next up is the pitcher to Cornish. I expect another pinch hitter. And here's Clever Buff, the backup catcher. So that's 2 of their 5 bench players. First pitch chopped to second, right at Phenomeno. He'll make the play to first, 2 down. Staples advances to third on the play, and that'll give the RBI chance to Tomahawking. 1 for 3 with a single today, and he's been thrown out trying to steal a base. Ball down in the way, pulled in the hole to third. Stiffner dives, knocked it down. That's going to be an infield single for Tomahawking. RBI for him, it's 5-3. Stiff's up next, 2 for 3 with a double and a single today. Change it down and in the first pitch, way inside and low, ball 1. Heater up, rocketed down the right field line. Fair ball for Stiffner. That's Stiffs. That'll be his 3rd hit. Second single of the day for Stiffs. Runners at the corners, 2 down, and here's Willard Wiggins with RBI man, 0 for 2 with a walk. The ball inside on the first pitch, rocketed to second. Diving Phenomenal to his right to make the nice catch, and that ends the inning, saving the lead. All right, coming out of the bullpen will be Tucker Turlington, as he'll be subbed on for Clever Buff, who pinch hit. And, oh, he's another original Grapplers member, by the way, have to mention that. And we'll see what they're going to do with the pinch hitter, Ducci. Will they leave him in left field? 9, 1, and 2 do up for us. That'll be Raines getting his first at bat, then Johnson and Slamus. Jermaine Raines hitting .333 on the year with an RBI. Tish Ball will come in and play left field. So they have 1 person left on their bench, I believe, if we take a quick peek. They have 2 left. They have Lumpkins and De La Dago still on their bench. They've used 3 of their 5 bench players. We've only used 1 right now. Pitching line for Turlington on the year. Tucker is a no record, a 0.79 ERA and an 0.53 whip. 5 appearances on the year. He's gotten 1 save. He's given up 1 earned run in 11 and a third innings pitch, which is the most out of the bullpen. 4 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 108. Versing the first pitch Slayer in Jermaine Raines. Slider at the knees on the first pitch, rocketed up the middle, past the diving Wiggins, base hit for Raines. Jermaine on to lead off the 7th. 5-3 the score here in game 1 of the doubleheader. Here's Johnson, 3 for 3 today with 3 singles and an RBI. He's also stolen 2 bases and scored twice. Forkball at the knees, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Heater up and away high, 1-1. Slider at the knees, chopped to first. Sportswood fires the second one. Wiggins back to Sportswood late. Fielder's choice. 1 down. Here's Slamus. 1 for 3 with a double. Runner goes on the first pitch. Curveball up and in way high. Throw down by Staples. No chance to get Johnson on the off-speed pitch. His 3rd steal of the day. He's now 3 for 4 on the day on steals. And he is 3 for 5 on the season. 1-0 the count to Slamus. 1 down. Forkball down on the way. Chopped to short right at Wiggins. Johnson in a rundown, but he dekes the throw and allows Slamus to reach base safely. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Phenomeno. He doubled 2 home last time up. 2 for 3 today. Let's see if he does it again. Clutch active here for Turlington in the high-pressure situation. Max boost, line to center on the first pitch right at Jackie Slam. 2 down. RBI chance, though, for Bambino. He's 0 for 2. Popped out last time up in foul territory. He's also hit a sac fly today, driving in a run. He's 0 for 2. Slider away, chased outside, dumped over short. Wiggins runs it down, though, and that'll strand 2. Bottom 7, it's 5-3. Slam, find Aaron Sportswood due up against Joanna Heater. There's Jackie Slam, 2 for 3 today. 2-run homer last time up. She's also single, locked in currently. Pushing it down the way in the first pitch, chopped to third, right at Stiffner. He'll make the play himself. 1 down. Find Air up next, 0 for 2 with a walk today. Heater middle in, line to third, right at Stiffner. 2 down, 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Heater in the 7th. Sportswood up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Curveball down the way, line back and hits Heater right in the face. Charging in Slamus, will bare hand to first. In time to get Sportswood to end the inning, but now we got to check on Heater. To the 8th, it's 5-3. Blue, Colliner, and Stiffner due up. I think that's a headshot. Blue leading off, 1 for 3 with a single today. Check the injury. They hit her in the chest, okay, but she's probably coming out if she hits anyway, so. Blue leading off, 1 for 3 with a single today. Curveball down the way in the first pitch, pulled to left field. That is going to drop in front of Ballin for a base hit. Second hit today for Ralph Blue. He's 2 for 4. Here's Ham Colliner. 1 for 3 with a double for the rookie today. Clutch active for Turlington in the clutch situation. Slider inside for a strike, 0-1. So it's +10 to all contact, to all attributes on the high pressure difficulty, and when you get to extreme, they double it to +20, which is the max buff. Heater inside, Colliner rockets it to left center. That is going to be extra bases into the gap. Ralph Blue on his way to third. He's going to score as the Ballin's just now getting to it. Colliner digging for third. Relay throw from Sportswood is late. It is an RBI triple for the rookie, 6-3. Heater's back up to a 3-run lead here in the 8th. Here's Stiffner. 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Injured Joanna Heater is on deck, so we will pinch hit for her coming up. Chased it in the dirt, dribbler to second. Tomahawking throws it to first, 1 down. Infield ends, we couldn't score. Heater up next, we will pinch hit for her after 2 innings of relief. She did get a line drive to the chest at the end of last inning, so she's probably not good to pitch anymore. Coming off the bench here, we're going to give the at-bat to left fielder Cash Basquette, as it is a right-hander on the mound. Hitting .308 on the year with an RBI. She has power and contact versus the southpaw. Slider up on the first pitch, line to left field, left center over the leaping Wiggins' glove. RBI single for Basquette as the pinch hitter delivers. It is 7-3. Jermaine Raines up next. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Slider down and in, pulled foul, out of play, 0-1. Forkball down the way, chopped to third, slowly. Find air, bare hands to second, 1. Tomahawking to first, double play, and that ends the inning. 2 runs in, though, for the Heaters here in the 8th, as we're now back up to a 4-run lead, and we are going to go to our best reliever out of the bullpen, Neverwalker, as he'll come on for Basquette. Staples, Ballin, and Turlington, bottom of the lineup up here for the Grapplers. We'll see. They will pinch hit for Turlington. We'll see if they pinch hit for any of the others. Staples leading off, 1 for 2 with a double and a walk today. He's also scored a run, facing Neverwalker. Never Walker on the year, 1-0. He has a 9 ERA and a 2.50 whip. 4 runs given up with 5 appearances, 1 save recorded, 4 innings pitched, 10 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts, and 2 homers. Batting average against .455 on the year for Durr. Heater down and in on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. The ball down and away. That's in the dirt, 1-1. You see him up and away. Fouled off by Staples, 1-2. Slider up and in. Fisted foul by Staples again. We'll do stay alive at 1-2 here. Fastball middle in. Sky to right center. Bambino going over. Lays out for it. Nice catch by Joven. 1 down. A second diving play he's made today. Fish balling up next. Left fielder hitless on the year with an RBI. Subbed on as a defensive replacement back in the 6th. Heater up. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down and away. Hit up the middle to second. Phenomeno over on the roller. Fields a clean lead. 2 down. Pitcher slot due up next. Here's Turlington. Will they pinch hit for Tucker? Yes, they will. Coming off the bench is right fielder, 40-year-old rookie, Hato De La Dago, who's a free agent to start the series. He's hitting .333. Heater down the middle. Line to center field. Right at Colliner. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Durr. Brick Towers coming out of the bullpen, the Sawteeth relievers. He'll take over on the mound to the 9th. It's 7-3. Johnson, Slamis, and Phenomeno top of the lineup up for the Heaters here in Game 1. Johnson leading off 3 for 4 today. He has singled 3 times and driven in a run. He's also stolen 3 bases today. Looking at the pitching lines here for Brick Towers, 1-1. He has a 2.45 ERA and a 1.77 whip. 4 games appeared, and he's given up 2 earned runs in 7 1/3 innings, 10 hits surrendered, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Batting average against .312 on the year. Lead slider right here. There it is. Outside, misses to Johnson, ball 1. That slider's in the dirt, 2-0. Heater up and away, whiffed on it high, 2-1. Slider up and away, grounded to short, right at Wiggins. First out today, in the 9th. Next up is Slamis, 1-4 with the double. Reached on the fielder's choice last time up as he pulls the slider foul out of play, 0-1. Heater away, hit off the end of the bat, foul again, 0-2. Slider inside, chased and fouled back, still 0-2. Curveball down and in, pulled foul, Slamis stays alive. Heater almost hits Slamis as he gets out of the way, 1-2. Slider in the dirt, back on the ground to Towers, he fields it cleanly, 2 down. Base is empty for Phenomeno, rookie's 2 for 4, he has singled and doubled in 2 today. Ball flew out the center last time up. Heater up, whiffed high, 0-1. Curveball down, fouled off, 0-2. Heater chased in the dirt, dribbled to the left. Towers off the mound to his right, makes the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Towers in the 9th, bottom 9, it's 7-3. Tomahawking, Stiffs, and Wiggins are due up here, top of the lineup for the Grapplers. Tomahawking leading off, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles and an RBI driven in. Fastball down there at the knees, 0-1. Ball down and in, foul off, 0-2. Two-seam middle in. Line through the middle, base hit for Tomahawking. Lead off and on in the 9th for the Grapplers. That'll bring up Oakley Stiffs, who has 3 hits today. He has singled twice and doubled once.
Number 20, Oakley Stiffs.
Rider down the way in the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Curveball down and in the dirt, 1-1. Four-seam up and away, whiffed on it, 1-2. Two-seam up and in, inside, 2-2. 2-2 offering coming. Slider away. Driven by Stiffs deep to left field. I think he got under it, though. Johnson calling for it at the warning track. Puts it away, 1 down. Shortstop Willard Wiggins up next. Runner at first still with 1 down. 0 for 3 today with a walk for Wiggins. Not a great day at the plate for Willard. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike call, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Inside, 1-1. Slider down. Chop back to short slowly. Slamis charges. Flips to second late. Everybody's safe. Here's Jackie Slam with RBI man. RBI hero with Ace Exterminator as well. 2 for 4 today with two-run homer and a single. She has max hitting attributes above it. Great. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Forcing him away. Line to shorts. Slams leaps out of his reach into the gap. It goes. Johnson dives and keeps it in front of him. It'll be an RBI double for Slam, though. It is 7-4. Tying run coming to the plate. Here's Find Air, 0 for 3 with a walk. Never Walker still tense. Heater away outside. Ball 1. He's repping in. Grounded to first, right at blue. He'll make the play to first. 2 down. Runner scores on the ground out. 7-5. Runner at third for Sportswood. He's tense. 1-4 with a single today. Slider down. Low. Ball 1. Heater up and in. Fouled off. 1-1. Two-seam up and away. Rocketed down the right field line. That is going to be foul. 1-2. Slider down and away. Chop to second. Phenomena to his right. Backhands it cleanly to first. That ends the game as Never Walker does slam the door in the 9th inning for us. Heaters take game 1. 7-5 the final. Good come back and forth contest. We were out to a 5-0 lead early. We got 2 late insurance runs, which definitely helped as we would have blown the lead otherwise. Pretty even contest, though, offensively speaking. We had no home runs. RBIs for Johnson on a single. Phenomenal had a 2 RBI double. Bambino a sac fly. Colliner an RBI double. RBI triple. Starfner an RBI double. And Basquet, the pinch hit RBI single. On the other side for the Grapplers, RBI for Tomahawking on a single. 2-run homer for Jackie Slam and an RBI, I believe, double. RBI ground out for Find Air. Pitching lines, Jacoby gets his first victory of his career. 5 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and a homer. He improves to 1-1. And on the side for the Cornice, the rookie takes the loss. 6 innings pitched, 9 hits, 5 earned runs given up. She falls to 2-1. No save for Never Walker, though. Oh, interesting. Okay, guess he came home with a 4-run lead. Alrighty, Jackie Slam, the player of the game, as she finishes a triple shot of the cycle, driving in 3 runs here in game 1. Hey, I'm calling her the runner-up, 2 for 4 with a double, a triple, and a run driven in, and 2 runs scored. And Stallion Johnson, the third-place finisher, goes 3 for 5 at the top of the lineup with 3 stolen bases, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Singled 3 times. Alright, game 1 in the books. We now have a full game division lead back here against the Grapplers. So the worst we can be is tied for the division lead at the end of the episode. Because if the Grapplers beat us, we'll be tied again. Alright, any games to get through? Alright, any games to get through here before game 2? I don't think so. Alright, plus 18 loyalty. Squelch wants a new face for the Acid Rain campaign. Ooh, Sloop or Beavis? You know what? Sloop has lower loyalty. Let's give it to Sloop. There you go, Sloop. 2 players are always fighting in the dugout. Who are you going to yell at? Dig or Colliner? Well, sorry, Dig. Gotta yell at you on this one. You don't play. Alrighty, we got 3 games to sim through here. First, let's check player development. See if there were any roster moves. Plus 5 velocity to that for Beavis. Plus 1 speed for Colliner. Jock Sports is released by the Wide Loads for utility infielder Elijah Gobelson. And the Crocodons are going to sign Flash Levar as the former Nemesis second baseman will replace Alfonso Delgado. Junior Young Jr. is going to the Wide Loads as he'll replace right fielder Flash Evans. Rolf Borganar is going to be released by the B-Wolves for Bubbles Garcia, former Heater right there. Lester Bronco off the Overdogs as he'll be replaced by Poke Foster. Okay. Alright, let's sim up to the next game 2 here of the doubleheader. Sandcats are going to hold off the Blowfish here, and they're going to win 6-3. Freebooters now taking on the Hot Corners. Battle for the top of the division. Freebooters shut them out 3-0, extending their division lead to a game and a half at 8-4. Salty finish it off with a 5-2 victory over the Moonstars. 3 well-pitched games there by those respective teams. And here's game 2. On the mound for us is going to be rookie Pan Knibbles, who I just found out is an original Heaters member from the Saltteeth franchise, so yay. 2-0 with a 2.77 ERA and a 1.15 whip. Explains why he's pitching so well. And on the mound for the Grapplers will be their ace, one of their best pitchers, Ace Von Asen. 1-1 with a 1.93 ERA and an 0.99 whip, and that is very intimidating to look at, but I've beaten harder pitchers before. Player development, what do we got? Done one for Lucas. Don't want to give him easy jumps. Extra speed for Fiona. You know what? It says it'll be available in one game, but let's just take it. We got a lot of money to burn, so let's just use it. And plus 5 speed, so she gets 8 total. Puts her up to 63. Nice. Good job. Clark still up a C+ here. Kendra Kerr, I don't want to give her Meltdown. That's a horrible trait. Cash Basket. Ooh, give her this boost, please. She needs contact and the fielding. 2 contact, 2 fielding. She does not get the bonus contact. Unfortunate. Does not get the bonus fielding either. So only the +2s in both categories, but still getting a little bit better. Dumb 1 for Johnson. Dumb 1 for Whoopity. We're not giving a man injury prone, even though I would love to buff up his fielding. It's just not worth the risk. Alright, let's jump into game 2 here. Lineup will send out there for it. Blue leading off, locked in at short. Phenomena locked in at third. Colliner in center. Bambino in right. Whoopity at second. Basket in left. Foul at first. And Reigns behind the dish with Knibbles on the mound. Let's go. Looking over at the Grapplers lineup, Tomahawking still leading off, locked in. Find Air Tense at third base. Stiffs down to the 3 slot in right. Slam moves down to the 4 slot, locked in center. Wiggins moves down to the 5 hole at short. Staples up to the 6 slot catching. Pomtucci getting the start at first base. He'll bat 7th. Emilio Bedoya in left field again, batting 8th. And Von Asen on the mound, batting number 9.
The fans are ready to go at Bingata Bowl.
Awesome. Oh, thank you, Sports Lifer. Appreciate you, and Grier both for subscribing. Thank you both, or following. Appreciate both of you. Welcome to the family. Hope you're enjoying what you're listening to. We're going to be up first here in Game 2. Blue, Phenomenal, and Colliner up against Ace Von Asen. 551 average for Blue here to start. 3 homers, 13 RBIs at Game 1. He had, I believe, 2 hits. Let's go ahead and look at Von Asen's numbers. He is 1-1. He has a 1.93 ERA and an 0.99 WHIP. 5 earned runs, 4 appearances, 3 starts, 23 and a third innings pitched, 20 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 24 strikeouts, a homer, a complete game shutout thrown, and a batting average against a .235. Interesting note for Von Asen, he came on as a reliever in our first game against the Grapplers when DeCornis was pitching. He pitched the rest of the game, and he got injured. He took a line drive to the face, so seems like he's healed up well from that. Slider away, strike called on the first pitch. Little hack active for Blue here. Slider inside, turned on by Ralph and ripped to the gap left center. That'll be extra bases for Ralph as he'll lead us off with a double as Adoya gets it in.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Norm Phenomeno up, hitting .444, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. He had a 2-run double in Game 1. Finished 2-4 in that contest. Curveball inside, fouled off, 0-1. Curveball down is fouled off, 0-2. K Collector active for Von Asen. Curveball down, line to first. Easy catch for Ducci, 1 down. Rookie Ham Colliner up next with RBI Hero, hitting .383, 2 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. He had an RBI triple in Game 1. He also doubled. Curveball down and in, 1 hop, lined at third. Easy catch for Find Air, 2 down. The runner still at second for Jovan Bambino. He went 0 for 3 in Game 1. He did, however, drive in a run with a sac fly, hitting .380 with 9 homers and a team-leading 21 RBIs. Curveball way line to left field. That's a base hit. Coming around third and holding is Blue as Adoya has a good arm. Runners at the corners, 2 down. There's Slope Whoopity. Second baseman did not play Game 1. He's hitting .281 on the season with 2 RBIs. He was sitting out to fix his mojo because he was tense. Curveball from Von Asen stays outside, missing. Ball 1. Slider up and away, driven by Whoopity to right center field. Will that get down? No, it won't. A slam runs it down with her great speed to end the inning. We strand 2, bottom 1. Tomahawking, Find Air, and Stiffs do up against rookie Pan Knibbles. Tomahawking leading off, hitting .396, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. He's locked in. With bad ball hitter, Knibbles' stats on the year. He's 2-0 with a .277 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. 4 earned runs given up in 2 appearances, 2 starts, 13 innings pitched, 14 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 1 homer, and 8 strikeouts. Batting average against his .280 on the year for Knibbles. 2 quality starts so far in the year for Knibbles. First pitch fastball fouled off by Tomahawking, 0-1. 2-seamer up and away is high, 1-1. Curveball going to be in the dirt. Check swing, good hold, 2-1. Heater away, line at the middle, base hit. Tomahawking leads off with a single here. That'll bring up Allie Find Air, hitting 231 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Good speed on at first from tomahawking. Off to first, nothing doing. First pitch changeup up, Find Air fouls it off, 0-1. Ripping away, runner goes, hitting the gap to left center. That'll be down for a hit. Tomahawking going first to third on it. Runners at the corners after the hit and run. None down still. Here's Oakley Stiffs, hitting 390 with a homer and 6 RBIs. About the knees on the first pitch, foul back, 0-1. Heater up, high, 1-1. Change it down and in, chased it inside, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Check swing outside, good eye by Oakley, 2-2. Heater down and away, line to second. Whoopity lunges out of his reach into right center, and that'll be extra bases for Stiffs as Connor gets to it. Stiffs digging for second, throw in is late. RBI double for Oakley, it's 1-0 Grapplers. Jackie Slam up next. RBI hero active, locked in, hitting 319 with 5 homers and 12 RBIs. Nibble's already tense. Heater inside on the first pitch, line to third. Phenomenal leaps, makes the nice catch. 1 down. Runners hold. Willard Wiggins up next, also with RBI hero. Shortstop hitting 125 on the year with a homer, 3 RBIs. He went 0 for 4 in game 1. He did walk, though. Change it down on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Heater up and away, outside, 2-0. You see me down and in, inside, 3-0. The ball away. Ball 4, just low. First walk for Knibbles, bases loaded. Here's Stacy Staples, hitting 333 with 3 RBIs on the day. Bases loaded, 1 down. Big chance for Stacy. Seamer down and away. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Change it down and away. Grounded to first. Foul there. Fires to second. 1. Blew back to the pitcher covering. Double play. You love to see it. As Knibbles gets out of the bases loaded jam, only giving up a run. To the second, it's 1-0. Basket, foul, and Rains due up. Grapplers have their first lead here in the doubleheader, though. Basket leading off, pinch hit in game 1 with an RBI single, hitting 357 on the year with 2 RBIs. She's facing a lefty, so she's getting the start today over Johnson. Power and contact versus lefty active here. Two-seamer outside, change-up outside misses, ball 1. Change it down and in, strike called, 1-1. Change-up away, pulled foul out of play, 1-2 the count. K Collector active for Von Asen. Heater up and in, whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch out for base. 1 down, here's Jess Fowl. First baseman with low pitch active. Sat out game 1, fixing her mojo as well. Hitting 351 with 3 RBIs. Fastball down and in, line to center, but it's going to be right at Jackie Slam. 2 down. Base is empty for Jermaine Rains, the catcher. He went 1 for 2 at the plate in game 1 as a defensive sub. Hitting 353 with an RBI. First pitch Slayer active. Fastball down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Curveball down, chopper to short. Easy catch play for Wiggins there. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Von Asen. Bottom 2, it's still 1-0. Ducci, Adoya, and Von Asen, bottom of the lineup up for the Grapplers. Pomp Ducci leading off, first baseman pinch hit in game 1 and struck out, hitting 286. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1. Remember, he has sign stealer, so be careful. Change it down, check swing low, 1-1. Curveball down and away, chop to short. Charging is blue, he'll make the play. 1 down. Emilio Adoya up next, left fielder hitting 176 with a homer, 5 RBIs. He had 2 at-bats in game 1 before being pinch hit for by Ducci, ironically. Heater middle in on the first pitch. Rocketed to right field, hit well. Bambino coming on, picks it off the dirt, 2 down. Well, off the grass. You know what I mean. Base is empty for Von Asen, hitting 222 with an RBI. Change it down and in, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up. Whiffed on it, 0-2 to Von Asen. Four-seamer up. Rocketed to right field, that's going to hang up for Bambino near the line. 1-2-3 inning for Knibbles to match Von Asen. To the third, it's still 1-0 Grapplers. Knibbles, Blue, and Phenomeno due up. And Knibbles leading off with everyone's favorite batting animation ever. Batting walk up. Nice. Hitless on the air. Slider on the first pitch away, grounded in the hole a second. Tomahawking makes the play, 1 down. Ralph flew up next. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Stranded to third in the first inning. Change up and in, fouled off, 0-1. Little hack active for Ralph. Heater up and away, line to center field. Base hit for Ralph. His second hit today. He's 2 for 2. Runner on, 1 down. Going to bring up Phenomeno. He's 0 for 1. Change up, fouled back, 0-1. Curve up and away, line to left field over the diving Findair's glove. Base hit for Norm. He's 1 for 2 today. 2 on, 1 down here for the Heaters as we're in business. Here's Hayam Colliner with RBI hero. He's 0 for 1. Slider at the knees, hit on the ground the second hard. Tomahawking the second one. Wiggins the first, double play, and that ends the inning. Unlucky. Bottom 3, it's 1-0. Tomahawking, Findair, and Stiffs do up. There's Tomahawking, 1 for 1 with a single. Curveball at the knees on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Tomahawking taking all the way. Four-seamer up and in, inside, 1-1. Two-seamer down in the way is in the dirt, 2-1. Change it down in the way, that's fouled back, 2-2. Four-seamer up and away, chased it high, strike 3. First punch up for Knibbles, 1 down. Findair up next, 1 for 1 with a single. Change up at the knees on the first pitch. That's rocketed to right field on the line. Bambino in, watches it drop. That's a lead single there for Findair. She's 2 for 2. Or 2 for 2? Yeah. Oakley Stiffs up next, 1 for 1 with an RBI double today. Two-seamer down and away in the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Heater up. Whiffed on it high. It fooled him. 1-1. He was looking off speed. Double down and in. Runner goes. Low. Throw down by Reigns. No chance to get Findair. Allie's first steal of the doubleheader. It's her first steal of the year. She's 1 for 1. 2-1 to count the Stiffs. Two-seamer away. Strike called. 2-2. Change it down and in. Chased it low. Strike 3. Second punch out for Knibbles in the inning. 2 down. It's also his second of the day. There's Jackie Slam, 0 for 1. Lined out her first time up. Heater away in the first pitch, fouled off. RBI hero is active, out of play, 0-1. Curveball down and in. One hopper to second. Whoopity charges, makes the play. That ends the inning. It's pitching from Knibbles to strand the leadoff double. Or strand a runner. To the fourth, it's 1-0. Bambino, Whoopity, and Basquet do up. Jovan Bambino leading off, 1 for 1 with a single. Stranded at first base in the first inning. Curveball down is chased, grounded to first. Ducci backhands cleanly. 1 down. Flips to Von Asen. Whoopity up, 0 for 1 with the fly out to right center. Rally starter active for Sloop here. Slider in there at the letters, 0-1. That's high, 1-1. Definitely got to work the count here. He's only at 25 pitches, but he's pitching on short rest. Line through the middle, base hit. So Von Asen was not supposed to pitch this game. He's supposed to start next game. So he's pitching on only 2 days rest. Interesting. Whoopity on with a single. Here's Basquet, 0 for 1. So they want him to pitch over Rita Raconda, I think. Let's look at their rotation. He's pitching over Werner Bergenberg. Interesting. Werner Bergenberg, okay. Slider away, strike called on the outside corner, 0-1. Runner goes. Heater away, hit on the hit and run right at second. Tomahawking pops the catch and fires the first double play. Unfortunate timing there on the hit and run. It went right to him. Wiggins, Staples, and Ducci do up. I should have just taken it. I'm stupid. Wiggins up next, walked his first time up. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, strike called, 0-2. Change up and in, high and inside, 1-2. Ball down, chop to second, charging Whoopity. He'll barehand to first, 1 down. Next up Staples, 0 for 1 today. Heater away outside, ball 1. Ball down in the dirt, 2-0. You see him down the middle, rocketed deep to right field. Bambino giving chase, lays out for it, just out of his reach, and one hop into the fence. Staples will be in with a 1-out double. Good effort by Bambino, just couldn't get there. Ducci up next, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ball down in the way, chop to second. Off the glove of the pitcher, ricocheting to Whoopity. O'Barehand to first in time, 2 down. Going to third, Staples. Here's Adoyo for 1. Two-seamer middle in on the first pitch, rocketed to left field. That's going to be an RBI single for Adoyo as it drops in front of Basquet. 2-0 Grapplers. Next up, Von Asen. He's 0 for 1. Ball down in the way, low ball 1. Heater away, check swing strike, 1-1. Change at the knees. Chop to third up the line. Phenomenal backhands cleanly on to first. That'll end the inning. Grapplers do get a second run, though, on the RBI single by Adoya. 2-0 to the 5th. Foul, Rains, and Knibbles do up. Just Foul leading off, 0 for 1 today with a line out. Fastball at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, hangs, driven deep to center field, but Slam runs it down, 1 out. Jermaine Rains up next, he's 0 for 1. Von Asen locked in here. Curveball inside, line to left field on the first pitch. That's a base hit for Jermaine. He's 1 for 2. Knibbles up next, pitcher's 0 for 1. Greatest batting animation walk-up ever. Bunt is dropped down, that is foul, 0-1. Up run down again, this time over to third. Findair gets it the second in time, and it's going to be a double play. That's the third one we've hit into in this third straight inning. You've got to be kidding me. Bottom 5, it's 2-0. Tomahawking, Findair, and Stiffs do up. Here's Tomahawking, 1 for 2 with a single. Two-seamer up on the first pitch. Driven deep by Tomahawking to right center field. Bambino giving chase. He'll run for it, dive, out of his reach again. Extra bases for Tomahawking. This is going to be a triple. Leadoff triple for Tomahawking. Findair up next, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Third ball inside, hitting the hole to first. Foul dives, cuts it off. Flips to Knibbles in time. Was in time, but it's going to be an E1. Runner scores. 3-0 RBI there, I think. 2 Findair. There's Stiffs, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Change it down on the first pitch. Runner goes. Strike called. Throw down by Rains. No chance. Second stolen base for Findair. 0-1. Ball down in the way in the dirt. Good block. 1-1. Two-seamer at the knees. Fouled off. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. High. 2-2. Change up and away. Popped up left center. Stiffs got under it. Colliner there. Calling for it. Puts it away. 1 down. Jackie Slam up next with the RBI hero. 0 for 2 today with it active today, though. Forcing it down in the way. Line to third. Phenomenal dives. Knocks it down. Keeps it in front of him. Fires to first. Late. Infield single for Slam. 2 on, 1 down for Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Change it down again on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Two-seamer down. Hitting the hole to short. Blew over. Backhands. Flips the second one. Whoopity on to first. Double play. You love to see it. But the Grapplers get a run in on the error. Reaching by Findair. 3-0 to the 6th. Blue, Phenomenal, and Colliner do up. Blue leading off. 2 for 2 today. He's doubled and singled. Change away. Strike called. 0-1. Got to work the count here. Come on, guys. We can do it. Curveball at the knees. Line to left center. Extra base hit again for Blue. It gets by Slam all the way to the wall as she misplays it. That is going to be a double for Blue. His second today. He's 3 for 3. Let's go, guys. Let's get something started. Phenomenal up next. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. He's on fire currently. Change it low. Ball 1. Good take. Curveball down and in. Chopper to second. That'll get it done. Tomahawking to first. 1 down as Blue gets the third. Playing small ball. Colliner up next. 0 for 2. RBI hero active. Heater up. 1 hopper in the hole to second. Diving Tomahawking off his glove into right field. RBI single for Colliner. It is 3-1 as we're on the board. There goes on the first pitch. Heater inside, popped up on the hit and run to right center shallow. In on it stiff, so call off slam. Makes the catch, 2 down. Second time the hit and runs failed us. Whoopity up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball bounces in the dirt on the first pitch, ball 1. Von Asen no longer locked in. Heater up, line to center field, sinking quickly. Slam slides, makes the nice catch, and that'll end the inning. We do get a run in on a single by Colliner. 3-1 to the bottom of the 6th. Staples, Ducci, and Adoya do up. Here's Staples, 1 for 2 with the double. Change it down and in on the first pitch. That's driven deep center field. Hit pretty well. Colliner giving chase to the warning track. It's off the top of the fence into the stands. Solo homer for Stacy Staples. 4-1 Grapplers lead. Her first homer of the year. She just wound up on a changeup. Here's Ducci, 0 for 2. Knibble's now tense. Heater down low, ball 1. Curveball down, fouled off, 1-1. Seamer up, popped up foul on the right side. Foul giving chase. Over for it. Makes the catch, 1 down. Emilio Adoya up next. RBI single last time up. He's 1 for 2. Heater up on the first pitch, hitting the hole to short. Blue dives to his left, out of his reach. Base hit for Adoya. Emilio's second hit today. He's 2 for 3. Pitcher slot up next. Here's Von Asen, 0 for 2. Curveball up on the first pitch, bunt shown, strike called as he pulls it back, 0-1. Heater up, strike called, 0-2, throw down by Raines, no chance to get Adoya, as I didn't think he would steal. Adoya's first steal of the year. Change up inside, bunt down, in front of the plate, Raines, no play at third, will go to first, sacrifice successful, 2 down. Here's tomahawking, 2 for 3 with a triple and a single today. 2 runs scored. Heater inside on the first pitch, rocketed deep to left field. Basquet giving chase, lays out, makes a nice catch. Cash Basquet saves the run, but a homer by Staples makes it 4-1 to the top of the 7th. Basquet, foul, and Raines do up. Come on. I'm playing a game, dear. Basquet leading off 0 for 2 today. Slider up and away, high, ball 1. Oh, 1-0. Heater inside misses, 2-0. Change up inside, rip foul, 2-1. Slider away, 1 hopper to second, right at tomahawking. That's going to be the first out of the inning. Von Asen locked in. Here's foul, 0 for 2. Speed it up, boys. Speed it up. Change it down and then pulled foul out of play, 0-1. Curveball down, driven deep left center. That's going to hang up for slam, though, as it's off the end of the bat. 2 down. Jermaine Raines up next, the catcher. He's 1 for 2 with a single today.
Number 13, Jermaine Raines.
Slider at the knees on the first pitch, line to center. That is going to dump in for a hit. Second hit for Jermaine. His tying run coming to the plate. No, never mind. We're down 3. Pan Knibble's up next. He's coming out 0 for 2 day at the plate. He didn't pitch horribly. He goes 6 innings. He gives up 4 earned runs on 10 hits. He think he walked 1 batter. Couple strikeouts, but it's his first time he's not getting a quality start, but he has reached at least the 6th inning in all 3 of his starts this season. So another good outing. He just no run support today. Pinch hitting here is going to be, let's give it to, we're going to give it to Ham Slamus. Let him hit. Lefty-lefty matchup, hitting .310 with a homer, 4 RBIs. Curveball up high, ball 1. Change it away. Pops it up off the end of the bat behind the plate. Staples there will make the catch. That'll be the end of the inning. We're going to go to the bullpen here. We're down 3 runs. It's 4-1. Let's give it to Felix Farmhand. He hasn't pitched in a while. Bottom 7, it's 4-1. Find air, Stiffs, and Slam do up. It's Find air, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Farmhand on the year. No record, 3.60 ERA, 1.30 whip, 7 runs given up, 4 earned, and 4 appearances, 1 save recorded, 10 innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 of those hits are homers, and he has batting average against 282. Finder's stolen 2 bases today. Fastball inside on the first pitch, out of play, 0-1. Slider away. Check swing outside. 1-1. Heater down. Line in the hole to short. That's a base hit. Past the diving blue. Find Air on with the leadoff single here in the 7th. Looking for her 3rd stolen base of the day. Here's Stiffs. 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Slider down on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Heater down the middle. And Stiffs is going to kill that one to right center. He got all that one, folks. It is gone. 6-1. Grapplers lead. 2nd of the year for Stiffs. Yeah, it's pretty much over. Slam do up next. First time she won an RBI hero active today. She's 1 for 3 with a single. Farmhand now tense. Change away in the first pitch. Fouled off. Out of play. 0-1. Heater down and in. Chopper to short. Blue charges. He'll make the play. 1 down. Wiggins up next. 0 for 2 today with a walk. He's tense. Slider hangs in the first pitch, and that's his first hit of the doubleheaders. That'll be extra bases to left center. This will be a double for Wiggins. Yep, he's in scoring position, 1 down. Back to neutral mojo as well. Staples up next, 2 for 3 with a solo homer last time up. She's also doubled today. Fastball down and away low, ball 1. Change it down and in. Chop to first, foul over for it. Backhands it herself. She'll take it to the bag herself. 2 down. Runner to 3rd. Here's Ducci, 0 for 3. You're up and in. Fouled off. 0-1. Slider down and away. Hit up the first base line. Foul over dives. Cuts it off. Flips to the pitcher in time. That ends the inning. To the 8th, it's 6-1. 2-run bomb, though, for Stiffs. Makes it a 5-run lead for the Grapplers. Blue, Phenomenal, and Connor do up next. Blue leading off. 3 for 3 today. He's doubled twice and singled off of Von Asen. Curveball down on the first pitch. Ripped to left field. Right at Adoya for the first out. Unlucky. Phenomenal next, 1 for 3 with a single. Change up chased in the dirt, 0-1. Bad pitch to swing at. Heater up and in is chased, popped up behind short. Wiggins out for it, 2 down. Next up, Colliner, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Curveball down and in, chopper to 3rd on the first pitch right at Find Air, and that's 1-2-3 pitch inning for Von Asen. Bottom 8, it's 6-1. Adoya, Von Asen, and Tomahawking go up against Farmhand. Here's Adoya, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI today. Heater up and away in the first pitch, blew it by him, 0-1. Fastball up and in, blew it by him again, 0-2. This time he doesn't swing. Change it down and in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch up for Felix. There you go, Felix. Next up, Von Asen, 0 for 2. Sack bunt last time up for Ace. Slide in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball's going to be low, 2-0. Slow it down, Felix. Just because you got your first punch out doesn't mean you got to get all excited. Strike in there, 2-1. You've already given up a 2-run homer. Change up, whiffed on it, 2-2. Heater up. Blew it by him, strike 3. There you go, Felix. You're feeling it now. There's Tomahawking, 2 for 4 with a triple and a single. Fans are frustrated that Farmhand's gotten 2 punch-outs. Slider inside misses, ball 1. Heater away. Whiffed off, foul, 1-1. Good rip by Tomahawking, a little late though. Change it down and in is low, 2-1. Heater at the knees, that's going to be ripped to left center. That'll be down for a hit. 3rd hit today for Tomahawking. He's now a home run shy of the cycle. Here's Found Air, 3 for 4, 3 singles today, and a run scorer of RBI. She's also scored twice. She's stolen 2 bases as well. Slider away, line to 3rd, 1 hopper to Phenomenal. He'll make the play to 1st in time to end the inning. We'll head to the 9th, down 6-1. Bambino, Whoopity, and Basket, the last chances for the Heaters today. In Game 2, Bambino wins, leading off 1 for 3 with a single. Curveball down and away, strike called, 0-1. Questionable strike, but all right. Heater up, pulled in the ground into right field. Bambino on with his 2nd hit today. He's 2 for 4. Just to refresh everyone's memory, we did win Game 1 of this doubleheader 7-5, so even if we lose here, at worst it'll be a split. Whoopity up, 1 for 3 with a single, but the Grapplers would take the season series 2 games to 1. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1, Von Asen ahead. Remember, Ace Von Asen's going for the complete game. He's also pitching on only 2 days rest. Grapplers know they need to win this division, so line to 1st. Ducci makes the catch, 1 down. So if they win this game, we will be tied atop the division. If they lose, we have a 2-game lead. Basket up, still hitting against lefty, so she'll bat. Slider up and away, rocketed to 1st, over Ducci's glove into right field. That'll be a base hit. Bambino does get to 2nd safely. I thought Ducci caught that. Whew. 2 on, 1 down. Here's just foul, 0 for 3.
Yes, foul.
Tying run is still in the hole, so no worries here yet for them. Change up at the knees, rocketed deep left center field. That's a low pitch specialist for you. Extra bases for foul. Bambino scores easily. Coming around third is Basquette. Foul's going to be in a rundown. I overran second, so she's going to be tagged out, but it is a 2-run double. It is 6 to 3. And Jermaine Rains up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Pitcher slot is on deck for us. Curve out the knees on the first pitch, rip to left center field. Extra bases for Jermaine as the slow-footed catcher's on his way to second. Slam misplays it, so he'll definitely be in safely. That'll put the tying run on deck. Foul would have scored there. It would be 6 to 4. Pitcher Felix Farmhand up next. We'll pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench is going to be Theodore Stiffner. He's our best bat. Hitting .375 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Heater away, check swing strike called. 0-1, good pitch. Heater chase below the knees, hit the first right at Ducci. That'll end the inning, end the game. Heaters rally late, but we do fall short in game 2, 6 to 3. The final, we will split the doubleheader here against the Grapplers. We took game 1, 7 to 5. We lose game 2, 6 to 3. So at the end of the day, both teams remain tied atop the division. Another evenly hit ball game. It's just they had a couple home runs. We didn't. We didn't hit a single home run this doubleheader. We had an RBI single from Colliner and the 2-run double from Foul. Of course, she got thrown out between second and third. On the other side, for the Grapplers, solo homer for Stacy Staples, 2-run homer for Oakley Stiffs, RBI single for Allie Find Air. There was an RBI double for Oakley Stiffs in there as well, and Adoya had an RBI single as well. They also had I think that's it, actually. They only had 6 runs. Complete game for Ace Von Ace, and he gets the victory. Quality start, 13 hits surrendered, 3 earned runs, a strikeout. He improves to 2-1, pitching on 2 days rest. Pan Knibbles takes his first career loss, 6 innings, 10 hits given up, 4 earned runs, a walk, a strikeout, 2 strikeouts, and 1 homer. Falls to 2-1. Farmhand gave up a 2-run homer in garbage time. 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 homer surrendered. Player of the game is Oakley Stiffs for the homer, the double, and 3 RBIs. Oh, Stacy Staples, the runner-up. And then Ace Von Acen with the complete game as the third-place finisher. Not bad. Could have been better, but you know what? It could have been a lot worse. It started looking ugly there. We only gave up 1 run in the first with the bases loaded, but the offense didn't show up until late here in Game 2, so there wasn't really much of a shot for us to win this one, unfortunately. It was too little, too late. Bad case of that, but it happens. Alright, so we're not going to sim up to our next game here. We're just going to do player development, and then we're going to call it because I got something to do here real quick. Minus 20 loyalty. We're going to do it to Sloop. I know we just boosted his loyalty, but I don't want to anger Bambino, who's one of our best players. He'll be more expensive come free agency. Oh, only the 1. Okay. Only 3 games to sim through. You know what? We'll do that real quick. It's not going to take too long. Platypi win game 1 against the Grapplers 6-5. That's good for us. B-Wolves then shut out the Platypi 6-0. And then Platypi rally but lose 5-4. So that's good. We now have a half-game division lead over the B-Wolves and Grapplers. Next episode, we are taking on the Platypi, the last-place team. It'll be the last time we play them this season. 0-1, they come in with Erling Elwood, 9 ERA and a 2.20 whip. And on the mound for us will be our ace, Dick Lucas, 1-1 with a 6.27 ERA and a 1.34 whip. Looking around the league, Candy Sweet released by the Crocs for Boris Bigsworth. Sluggy Boomhauer released by the Platypi for Dwayne Butterfinger before this game. Nice. Tacoby +1 junk. Nice. Bambino has his secondary position back. He can play left field again. Nice. Godfrey Storm replaces Wade Hobbs on the Sandcats. Darcy Hicks replaced by Tarzan Woodburn on the Herbisaurs. Billy Bronx replaces Volt Bolter on the Moonstars. Bad Hop Brown to the Jacks. He'll replace Ava Blanc. That's it. Okay, let's do player development real quick, set the lineup, and call it a day. Alright, not doing this one. That's dumb. Good chance at inside pitch. Let's try and add this for Jermaine. 1 power, 1 speed, 1 fielding. Does not get the bonus power. Does not get the bonus speed, but he does get inside pitch. Good job, Jermaine. He's B- now. Let's do this one for Basquette. This will prove her secondary position, possibly. 1 speed, 1 arm. Does not get the bonus speed, but she does get the first base outfield trait. So now she can play 4 backup positions. Bambino +2 arm. You know what? Give it to him. It's a cheap upgrade. Does not get the bonus 2, but he's up to 80 now. 15% chance to lose Wild Thing. Go for it. 2 junk to 15. She does not get the bonus 5. She does lose Wild Thing. Yes! Perfect. Now she's a B. Love it. And that's a dumb one. Okay. Nice. Alright, set the lineup call today for next episode. Next time out. Blue leads off, locked in at short. Phenomenal locked in at third. Colliner in center. Bambino in right. Whoopity at second. Basket in left. Foul at first. Clark catching. And Dick Lucas on the mound. And that'll do it for this episode, guys. A nice doubleheader today. We ended up splitting with the Grapplers today. We won game 1 7-5. Lost game 2 6-3. But we still have the division lead at the end of the day as the Grapplers then proceeded to lose against the last place Platypi. We have 4 games left to play here in the regular season. It's going to be a tight race to the finish. Let's see if this shuffled draft of mismatched players can make it to the playoffs. It'll be the first time when I played with the Heaters that we will make the playoffs, but still got a couple more episodes to get through. We have 1 game here against the Platypi. Next episode after that's a doubleheader, and then the game after that is the finale of the season. So we'll see how it goes. If you've made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. Shout out to Sports Lifer. Thank you, my friend. I just read your comment. Appreciate it. And also Grier for subscribing or following here on Twitch. So if you guys want to go ahead and be notified next time I go live, go ahead and hit the follow button down below here. And if you haven't already over on YouTube and you're watching this, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they get posted. And that'll do it for me today, guys. I'll catch you all in the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace.